Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on this channel. You can call me Thaddeus. I'm like your older brother, and in this video we are going to talk about how to start working out at home. So I will give you a full guide according to your limits, right? So let's start. So the four main aspects which you have to focus on in whatever, whether you go to the gym or you work out at home or you do gymnastics or calisthenics. If you're doing strength training of any kind, you have to focus on four areas mainly: push, pull, legs, and core. Core is basically abs and abdominal muscles, right? So push consists of muscles like triceps, chest, shoulders. Pull consists of your biceps, your back, and your forearms. Legs, you know them, your quadriceps, your calf muscles, your tendons like Achilles tendons and all that, So you have to completely train your legs as well. Two main muscles, but you have to keep conditioning them as well. And lastly, we talk about the core. Core is basically abdominal muscles or abs, right? So I will tell you how to train all of these things with just home workout. No weights required, no resistance band, no equipment, nothing, right? So let's just get into it. So just remove core from here. I'll tell you why. Because I do pull-ups. When you're doing push-ups or pull-ups, exercise like that, your core, it automatically gets activated. In most of the calisthenics or body weight exercises which you can do, which a person does, your core is partially or almost fully activated. We'll get into that later. Let's start with a plan. So we need to have a plan on how to train these muscles. Now I will give you a step-by-step plan. So if you want to train 6 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and now we have Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. You must have at least one day of rest on Sundays or whatever day. You can just choose it yourself. Do these two things alternatively. So I will tell you my plan. My plan looks like 100 push-ups on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 100 push-ups, 30 body weight dips, and this is for push. And I add in a little extra because I love to do it, which is mixed martial arts. How do I train in mixed martial arts? I use 10 minutes. I take 10 minutes a day. So the 10 minutes are divided into 2 minutes of into 5 spar sessions. I use this video on YouTube, just online sparring, not complete MMA. It consists of just punches as an orthodox boxer and as a southpaw boxer. Other than that, I try to find out, this is just for the spar, and other than that, I like to find out 5 to 10 minutes of time to practice my kicks. So doing this requires me about 20 to 30 minutes. This requires me about 20 minutes. So that is just like 40, 45 minutes, 50 minutes at max for you. If you have even less time, you can reduce this. But this is my plan. I'm telling you my plan for now. So we'll just say that as MMA and cut this out a bit. Now we come to Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So this can be a little tough on me, but what I like to do is I like to do 30 pull-ups, because pull-ups are something which are really, which is really difficult for me to, just do pull-ups. I can do 10 in a row, max to max 7 clean ones in a row. So I do 30 pull-ups. Then I add some barbell exercises. Again, I'm telling you how to work out at home, but this is my routine. I add a resistance band plus barbell, and I train my biceps and my forearms. Multiple exercises. This also, both the things, they require me about like 20 to 30 minutes. And the last thing, legs. So I just do squats plus plyometrics. Just one exercise which I do is box jumps. You don't need a box to do box jumps, but uh, you can just use regular everyday things like chair or your a small sofa. And squats, I just do them. I do like 50 squats, 30 pull-ups, uh, with resistance band and just and barbell to train. I do barbell curls and forearm exercises multiple, and I do 50 squats and plyometrics. This also requires me about like 20 minutes, so not more than that. Either way, I try to limit this down to 45 minutes a day, both the routines, and I take one Sunday as rest day. But this is just my routine. Okay, now I will tell you how to, just how to train this on your own. uh, Forearms, right? So you need to first know your limits. How do we know our limits? For push, I want you to try to do the max amount of push-ups that you can do, right? If you can do like 10 push-ups, then you should try to do 50 push-ups a day on your push day. Okay, if you can do 5 push-ups, reduce it down to 25. If you can do just one push-up, what you should do is you should try to do 50 half push-ups, right? And if you can't do any type of push-ups, just do 25 half push-ups. Okay, so if you can do 0 push-ups, do 25 half push-ups. If you can do 0 dips, now we come down to dips. If you can do 0 dips, what you should try to do is use bench dips. If you can do 10 dips, then you try to do maybe 30 dips like I do a day. If you can do 5 dips, you should try to do 15 dips a day. If you can do one dip, you should try to do bench dips 25 to 50, not more than that. And if you can do 0 dips, again try to alternate between this range of 25 to 50 dips, right? So this is just perfect. This is perfect. I won't tell you to do pike push-ups or archer push-ups because they are really difficult to do, even for me, right? I'm not going to try to oversimplify this. This is simple, but not that simple, right? Do this, check your limits. First of all, you have to know your limits. If you don't need to push your limits, you have to know your limits and you have to increase them day by day. A man who pushes his limits will eventually, lose some way or the other. You could either get injured, get tired, get burnt out, stop working out completely, start losing consistency. Multiple things can happen, right? So this was for push. Now we come down to pull. If you can't do a single pull up, you can go to my channel. There is a video on how to do your first pull up. So that's that. How do we train biceps at home? The best thing which you can do to train biceps at your home is to get a bag. Like I'll just show you. If you're a student like I am, get a bag like this one and put tons of heavy books inside it and put it on a rod or a barbell or a stick and just do barbell curls with the max weight which you can to the max reps. This can train your biceps. For back and forearms, you can do a resistance band. If you don't have a resistance band, you can get a gripper. If you don't have a gripper, then again you should just try to do pull-ups. They can exponentially increase your forearm strength and your back growth as well. For legs again, what I do is squats and I do plyometrics really help you get athletic. They increase your jump because I play volleyball and basketball, so I need to have a high jump as well. For squats, if you can't do like 10 squats, you should aim for 25, not 25, 30 squats a day. If you can do like 5, you should try to do 15 squats, maybe more, these seem kind of less. If you can do 10 squats, you should try to do like 50. If you can do 5, you should try to do like, I don't know, 25 squats, 30 squats, that would be enough. If you can do 0 squats, you should try with assisted squats, just like 30 assisted squats a day. For plyometrics, you can go check out, there are multiple channels on YouTube. I can create a separate video for plyometrics as well. For now, if you don't want to aim on high jumps and for overall leg health, then you should try to cut out plyometrics, and that's it. This is the best way you can train your your push pull legs, the best way to grow your back, forearms, your chest, your triceps, your shoulders, your legs, right? This is the best which I can do. I will also make a video on every single one of these exercises on how to do them. I will also keep posting about calisthenics tricks like handstands or a frog stand or whatever. I'll try to do that. And yeah, in the next few videos there may be a face reveal because I'm tired of wearing this mask. And yeah, thank you for watching. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe for more content like this, comment any question, any query, any doubt, any constructive criticism is always welcomed by me. You know me, I'm like your older brother, you can ask me anything. And yeah, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.